All right, guys, this is my salmon. Please rate it. That's the underneath. Can't figure out how to cook it evenly on the stove, so I'm just kind of doing my best here. But what's going on, guys? It's your boy Ariel H. All right, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a lazy day. I completely forgot I had a daily vlog, but here we are, late at night. I got this creamy lemon garlic chicken, not chicken, salmon. Yeah, it's got some pasta and stuff. I haven't really ate too much, so this is kind of what's happening right now. You're seeing everything live. And so basically what I'm doing is I'm moving this over. Actually, I just realized that looks like the very same size. So probably not effective. Then I'm gonna bring this over here. I am doing things completely wrong, but it's okay. All right, first piece of salmon. Should I do more salmon, yes or no? I feel like I should save this. So let's go here into the pantry. Here's a little pantry tour. Got Coke Zeros, got 3Ds, got Rice Krispies, mac and cheese, protein, bunch of rice, mashed potatoes, some pasta, some cereal. But I'm here for this. I need some sort of container. All right, here we go. Here's salmon. I'll eat that tomorrow. Oops, cannot scoop it up. If you're like me, you overcook your food just a little bit, just so that you don't risk getting sick. Ta-da. Yeah, okay, this meal would slap with some chicken, but I made extra salmon because this doesn't come with enough, and honestly, I have not really ate much today, so I figured I would just load up. So I made some more salmon that I had in the fridge. That way I can be full, and yeah, the only thing is this is a really fatty meal, but because I haven't ate today, I will definitely not be going over my calories regardless. Yeah, look at the difference here. Their salmon, my salmon. All right, should we do a little taste test? All right, here we go. My mouth is watering. I don't know if yours is too. I need one more noodle, come on. There we go. Compliments to the chef. You guys should already know that no meal is You guys should already know that no meal is complete without a Coke Zero. All right, let's hear it. I can't. Oh. Delicioso. All right, vlog. I'm here in my office, which pretty sure I've shown you guys around. But I'm here editing a client video. If you guys saw yesterday's vlog, you saw I was shooting some soccer stuff. And that client is Brittany's aunt. She has a brokerage, and they're shooting like a World Cup promo type of thing for their brokerage. And yeah, so this is what the timeline looks like. I'm going to show you, and I'll kind of explain everything in detail. That way you guys understand. All right, so here is the timeline. What I have here on top is my logo. Basically, I just put it like on the video so I can show like revisions and stuff. Make sure you guys get approval and paid for your work, regardless of if it's like a trusted like client or whatever. Just make sure you get, you know, your cash in your pocket, because you spend time like shooting, editing, whatever your craft is. You just want to make sure that everything's like good, right? So what I have here is the intro clip of him speaking. So I did have a effect on here, but I deleted it. The client requested I deleted it, but here's the entire timeline. I personally edit like this, where I just lay out all my footage, and then I kind of like go as I like add as I go. Not everybody does that, but here's kind of what it looks like. I'm gonna play the whole thing, that way you guys can see. Ready?
Todos ya saben que ya viene el mundial, pero ¿estamos listos?
Parece que estamos más que listos.
Aquí en este estamos más que listos para entregar la Copa del Mundial.
So that was the entire video. I do have some changes to make. It is midnight right now, and I have a shoot in the morning, so I'm trying to finish all this so that I can be ready for tomorrow morning and get my gear packed up and stuff. But here, let me walk you through kind of what this looks like. So Here, this is a clip, this is a clip. All these right here are clips, including these. Everything here at the bottom is sound effects. And then, here, let me turn this down. And then this purple thing right here is what my color looks like. So whenever I shoot video, usually the footage looks like that because it has like a lot of like memory that you can like be able to have freedom of changing colors and exposure and all that. And then once I color it, that's kind of what it looks like. And that's up here is where I do that. So what I do normally is I have these two things disabled. And the first thing I do is I change it from log, which you see there. And then here, I change it to Rec 709. I know these are technical terms, but basically I make it look neutral, normal. Boom, I bring the colors back. Then what I do is I add this film convert. It kind of gives you like a filmic look, and then I like basically control all that stuff here, but I won't get into those details. But the video looks like that, and when I enable it, you can tell it's a little different. It's kind of hard to tell. And after that, that's kind of like the base color for all the clips. And then I go in individually and just make tweaks to every clip. So that's like a basic guide to like color grading. I'm not gonna go like crazy into it because there's a lot to it. And then when we come over here and we go to the bottom, this is where all the sound effects happen. So right here, I have this as a song. I'm gonna disable it. This as a song, it's the same song. It's the same song, but I put the intro and like the outro together so that I can just kind of match the beat. And then I have a nice drop off at the end of the song here. So if I were to like leave this, oh, also these are sound effects here. So like this stuff is sound effects. This stuff is sound effects. All this is sound effects, like whistles, photos, like photo shutter, all that stuff. So here, I'll play the same video with no music and just keep an eye out on all these little ticks right here. And those are the sound effects. Ready? Just keep your eye on this like bar, and as it plays, you're gonna be able to see it all. All right, here we go.
Mundial, pero ¿estamos listos?
Parece que estamos más que listos.
It's a soccer kick. 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 Slow-mo. Sound effect where he's screaming. And yeah, that's just a quick guide right there. But you want to make sure your video looks good without any music. That way it just seems more dynamic and you have like multiple layers to it. Yeah, that's what I'm currently doing right now. The client is requesting just a couple tweaks, a couple clips to be tweaked, and that's pretty much it, honestly. It shouldn't be long. I just gotta make, there's just one part that I haven't been able to make work, and it's kind of tricky, but I want it to look nice too. I can do it exactly how, like what they want, but I'm trying to spice it up a little. So here, let me show you. Basically, this chunk right here, this chunk is the agents. You'll see right here, 3, 2, 1. Oops, I skipped it. They come up on screen here. And that is basically the part I'm kind of struggling with because it doesn't fit in between where like people are playing soccer. I feel like I just need to leave that as a montage. And then those are 3 separate groups, 3 separate clips, but I could do a wide shot of every group. Only problem that I have with it is that it just looks too similar. And obviously, like, all these people came out and they want to be part of the video, so we want to show everybody. That's the only part that I'm kind of struggling with, but I expressed those concerns to the client and she agrees. But I think we're just going to have to land on just showing them. Same clip, it's all good. Not a big deal. It's super quick anyway, so yeah, that's what's going on. Also, this entire vlog is going to be iPhone, so I apologize for that. All right, guys, I'm now here in my kitchen preparing for my shoot tomorrow. I've got my whole rig right here. I'll probably, obviously, well, I don't know if it's obvious, but I'm going to swap this super zoom lens for this tiny one. This is my go-to lens for everybody that, if anybody's wondering. It's a Tamron 20 to 40. And it's so like versatile. I initially got it for vlogging. I'm not even using that right now. I'm using my phone. But I initially got it for vlogging because it's so wide, but it zooms in just enough to get some like cool little bit of compression, I guess. I definitely do want the 24-70 if you guys know what I'm talking about. It just gives you a great variety, and that's like the perfect lens for like client work. But I still have yet to buy it, and I have two on my list. So it's that one, 24-70. I'd probably end up getting the Sigma, the V2, and then the other lens I really want is a 10mm Laowa, I think it's called, brand. 10mm, it's like super wide, like this is. So if this is 13mm, I can go just a little bit wider than this current lens, and it's just like really insane. Like I can get really close to objects. Like here's the mic, literally touching it right here, and look, I barely come off a little bit from it, and then you can see the whole mic, the whole camera. I'm like maybe like 5 inches away from the camera at that point. But anyway, 10mm, that's definitely on my list. It's like $800, and then the 24-70 is like $1,1200. So gotta get more client work. Anyway, yeah, so here's the rig. Sony a7S III. Got the V-mount battery, side grip, top grip, Shinobi, Ninja, I think, or Atomos Shinobi. Shout out Dohan, he hooked it up. Then I got the little matte box. Got the 70-180 Tamron. Then this is gonna be my vlog camera, but I may use it for some shots. Not too sure yet. And then of course, had to bust this baby out. But anyway, yeah, I've got my gear, some of my gear charging, cleared out an SD card for tomorrow, and I make sure I have enough for my vlog. And then I've got my tripod here, Manfrotto B-Free, excellent ball head here. If you guys do content, this is very crucial. You want to be able to like turn it vertical, but also you want to be able to tilt it up and down. Some tripods only let you tilt it or turn it to the side, but they won't let you tilt like this, and that ruins a lot of shots. And then of course, got the gimbal here, DJI RSC2. This is fantastic. This is one of like the OG models, but honestly it works just great, and I haven't really had any issues with it. Obviously having the new ones would like give you a little bit more ease of use, but this is doing me well, can't complain. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's vlog, guys. It's a short one, a little more personable. Didn't really do much but work on the client's videos. I just got paid, so shout out to the client. Paid me, so I can use that money and live in this house. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow, where there's going to be a little bit more excitement later. Oh wait, you're officially a legend. Peace.